In this video, we want to evaluate the integral from 0 to pi over 9 of 6 sine of 3x. This, of course, is a definite integral. And, of course, the main thing you have to decide here is what method to use. There's a bunch of them. You have trig function here. You might be thinking trig substitution, U-substitution. Well, I always look for a U-substitution to start off with, unless it's really obvious that it could be partial fractions or something like that. The derivative of 3x is 3. It gives me a constant. So that always is good news. I'm going to let u equal to 3x. Then du would equal to the derivative of 3x, which is 3. And then I have the dx. So I'm going to transform this integral into u. Now I don't have to do that. I could go ahead and just evaluate this regularly and leave everything in terms of x to begin with, and then leave the limits of integration. But what I'm going to do is this. Here the limits go from x equals 0 to x equal pi over 9. Since I'll be dealing with u over here, this will go from u to whatever and u to whatever. We can say this, x equals 0 for the lower limit implies, okay, plug it in here, 0 times 3 will imply that u equals to 0. X equal to pi over 9 would imply that, okay, put pi over 9 here for the x. So 3 times pi over 9, you can divide the 3 into the 9, so this will give me that u pi over 3. So 3 into 9 goes 3 times, so okay, pi over 3. So the limits of integration then, this lower limit, this will still be 0, and this will be pi over 3. Then here sine, and then the 3x, remember that's your u, and the dx, dividing both sides by 3, this is going to be du over 3, and on the right side the 3 will cancel, this will be dx. So still have the 6 here, and then this will be sine of 3x, but the 3x, that's the u, and then the dx right here is replaced by du over 3. And then we do the simplification here. 6 over 3 will give me the 2. So this will be the integral from 0 to pi over 3. 3 into 6 will be 2. This will be 2 here. And this will be sine of u, du. And then we just integrate. The 2 is constant, so we know the integral of sine is minus cosine. And of course you have the 2, so this will be minus 2 cosine of u du. And then this is going to be evaluated from 0 to pi over 3. So this is equal to, so now remember here we evaluate at the upper limit and then minus the value at the lower limit. So this will be minus 2 cosine. U now is pi over 3. And then it's minus the value of this expression at 0. So this will be minus 2 cosine of 0. So for this one here then, the cosine of pi over 3, or 60 degrees, this is 1/2 here. Cosine of 0, this is 1. So we have then 1/2 times a negative 2, that's a negative 1. And then it's minus from here. Cosine of 0 is 1, so this will be negative. This will be 1 times a negative 2 is a negative 2. But then you have a minus, so it makes it a plus 2. Cosine of 0 is 1 times a minus 2 is still a minus 2. And then minus that makes it plus 2. You'll get negative 1 and 2 is 1. And that's the value of the definite integral. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.